Hello and welcome back to Hardcore English Learning. This channel is all about helping people increase not just their English knowledge, but their English speaking ability. Reminder Series, Episode 3, Regular Plural Noun Spelling. And today we will talk about regular plural spelling, and in future episodes we can talk about regular plural pronunciation, irregular nouns, uncountable nouns, and subject and object pronouns. And it will all be part of a reminder series, but I will probably also take noun-related episodes and make a special playlist just about nouns. We'll talk more about countable and uncountable nouns later, and make a special episode that really tells you a lot about countable and uncountable nouns. It is pretty important to get your nouns, to understand your nouns, because almost all your sentences will include nouns. And understanding countable and uncountable nouns and what to do with your verbs and your adjectives when you talk about countable and uncountable nouns is pretty important, and we will make an episode all about countable and uncountable nouns. A noun is just a person, place, or thing, and an idea is a thing. Regular plural spelling. Nouns can be regular and irregular, and we want to talk mostly about regular nouns, but we will talk a little bit about irregular nouns and make a future episode all about irregular nouns. So regular plural noun spelling is what we want to talk about now. Nouns can be singular and plural, and a singular noun is talking about just one, and plural means it is not talking about just one. For most nouns, you just add s to make a plural. And you can notice, like the word dog, D-O-G, you just add s to make it plural. Plane, P-L-A-N-E, you just add s to make it plural. And fruit, sometimes uncountable and sometimes countable. And when you want to make it plural, you just add s. Sometimes a word ends with a letter y. And you learn a rule, bye bye y, hello I-E-S, to make it plural. But actually, it is not always true. You just use bye bye y, hello I-E-S as a rule when your letter y is after a consonant. A consonant is a letter that is not a vowel. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. When Y is after a consonant, use the bye bye y, hello I-E-S rule. When y is after a vowel, you do not use the bye bye y, hello I-E-S rule. You keep y and just add s. Parties is spelled, well, as a singular word, party is spelled P-A-R-T-Y, and T is a consonant, bye bye y, hello I-E-S. Toys. Toy is spelled T-O-Y. O is a vowel. Keep y, add s. Usually you are taught really simply, sometimes you add s and sometimes you add es. And when do you add es? Well, you add es after s, sh, CH, X, Z, and sometimes O. And I cannot really remember any rule that will tell you when you should use E and when you should not use E after O, when to use ES and when to just use S. You probably just need to get familiar with each word. Just learn word by word which words use ES and which use S. Luckily, not a lot of English words end with O. I mean, a lot, not compared to many letters. Batches. Batch, singular, is B-A-T-C-H. And CH is usually followed with ES. We add ES. So after CH, you use ES. I mean, CH is not always followed with ES, but when you want to pluralize a word that ended with CH, you add ES. And after potato, P-O-T-A-T-O, potato, you add ES. Potatoes. But some words that end with O will just add S. And we will talk more about it later. Now, maybe it is difficult to remember which letters get ES. S, SH, CH, X, Z, and sometimes O. But we will talk more about an easier way to remember later. Because except for the letter O, all the letter combinations that need ES can make sounds which contain an S component, and we will talk about it in the pronunciation section. Some people say the rule for using ES and O is use ES if O is after a consonant and just use S if O is after a vowel. But actually, usually after a vowel it is just S, but after a consonant a lot of exceptions exist. Yes, you usually use ES, but many exceptions exist. Like logo, L-O-G-O is pluralized by just adding S. Yo-yo, Y is sometimes a vowel and sometimes a consonant, but it functions as a consonant in yo-yo, and still we just add S. Probably most people listening right now are still making mistakes, and it is pretty important. Most sentences use nouns, and your ability to use nouns correctly will really make you sound a lot better, and you'll be easier to listen to and easier to understand for native speakers, and your English will just be much better. Your English will really be a lot better. So we can let you practice, and it is not a pressure deal. Pressure, maybe my test will be bad, but really just so you can learn what you already understand and do not need to spend more time learning, and what you can easily learn and right now and benefit your English speaking skill and your English speaking ability. Spell the plural nouns. Obviously spelling is going to be more about your writing skill, but we will talk about pronunciation in a minute. All right, spell the plural nouns. I kind of suggest you write it write your plural nouns. Get a pencil and a paper and write so you can compare your spelling to mine as we go to the next slide. Naturally, you can just say it, but maybe you will forget what you said. And you really need to be able to compare your spelling to mine. I will wait. And spell the plurals. The plural nouns. Okay, The plural of dog is spelled D-O-G-S. Compare your spelling to mine. You just add S, not ES, because G is pronounced G when you are pronouncing dog. It is not an S component sound. It is not Y. Just add S. The plural of car is spelled C-A-R-S. Same reason. The plural of day is spelled D-A-Y-S. Not bye-bye-Y, hello I-E-S, because A is not a consonant. Because A is not a consonant. The plural of yo-yo is spelled Y-O-Y-O-S. Not E-S. Because it is just sometimes O. Sometimes add ES. And yo-yo just does not add S. I'm sorry, does not add ES. Just adds S. Next is club. And, well, the singular was club. The plural of club is spelled C-L-U-B-S. Just add S. And the plural of toy is T-O-Y-S, not Y, because O is a vowel. Okay. Spell the plurals of talk, kit, kite, stop, result, and cliff. Well, talk is a verb, but it is a noun as well. When you are giving a speech, you are maybe giving a talk, and you sit down with somebody to discuss something. Maybe it is a talk. Stop. Maybe you feel like stop is a verb, but a stop can be a noun, like a bus stop. Okay. The plural of talk is is spelled T-A-L-K-S. Just add S. The plural of kit is spelled K-I-T-S. Just add S. The plural of kite is spelled K-I-T-E-S. You just add S. You get an ES result, but you just add S. Because kite. It is not an S component sound, just add S. Stop. The plural of stop is spelled S-T-O-P-S. The plural of result is spelled R-E-S-U-L-T-S. And the plural of cliff is spelled C-L-I-F-F-S. We are not changing an F to V-E. Spell the plurals. Okay, the plural of play is spelled P-L-A-Y-S. Compare your spelling. The plural of Tuesday is spelled T-U-E-S-D-A-Y-S, but remember it is a capital T. Still a capital T. Tuesday can be pluralized. The plural of try is spelled T-R-I-E-S. Bye-bye Y, hello I-E-S, because R is a consonant. The plural of toy is spelled T-O-Y-S, because O is a vowel. But I skipped duties. The plural of duties. Now you can pronounce, well, all right, sorry, I said duties. Duty is the singular word, right? And you can pronounce the T like t, duty. And sometimes we get a bit lazy and pronounce it like a D, duty. So as a plural, it will be spelled D-U-T-I-E-S. Bye-bye Y, hello I-E-S, because the letter T is a consonant. The plural of toy is spelled T-O-Y-S because O is not a consonant, because it is a vowel, and the plural of I, E-Y-E, is spelled E-Y-E-S. Just add S. Okay, spell the plurals. Okay, compare your spellings. The plural of spice is spelled S-P-I-C-E-S. Just add S. You get an ES result, but you just add S. Spice is already spelled S-P-I-C-E. And maybe you say, oh, C-E makes S sound, so we should be adding ES. But remember, that was a pronunciation rule about C-E. But it is not a spelling rule. After an E, you just add S. Right, boxes. Well, I will just pronounce it for you. The plural of box is spelled B-O-X-E-S because X is on our list. S, S-H, C-H, X, Z, and sometimes O. We add E-S. And most of these are mostly S component letters and that we use for the spelling rule. It's not exactly the same as the pronunciation rule. Places. The plural of place is spelled P-L-A-C-E-S. We just added S. And the plural of cage is spelled C-A-G-E. The plural of cage is spelled C-A-G-E-S. And maybe you say, wait, G-E is a J sound. It has an S component, so we should be adding E-S. But remember, that is in the pronunciation rule. It is just kind of a little memory trick to remember some of the spelling rules, that they are really similar to the pronunciation rules, but they are not exactly the same, because just after E you just add S. All right. The plural of boss. Boss. Some people say boss. Some people say boss. Boss, boss. But the plural of boss is spelled B-O-S-S-E-S. Plural of boss is spelled B-O-S-S-E-S because after S, S-H, C-H, X, Z, and sometimes O, you add E-S. The plural of glaze is spelled G-L-A-Z-E-S. Just add S. Please remember to click the like button if you learned anything. It really helps the channel a lot. Click the subscribe button if you want more episodes like this. And check our channel page. There are playlists there for grammar and different English subjects. Until next time.